They sealed the ship, they counted the bodies, then something moved inside. In 2013, off the coast of Nigeria, a tugboat called the Giscon 4 flipped in a storm and capsized, sinking upside down. Now, within minutes, it basically dragged its crew 100 feet to the dark ocean floor. Now, rescue teams marked it as a tomb. They considered everybody on board dead, and essentially they declared everybody dead. Now, inside the wreck, Harrison Okene, who was the cook, was still trapped in there, essentially in a metal coffin all by himself, somehow still breathing. Now, trapped in darkness so thick that basically it felt alive, the kind of pressure that you feel against your eyes on a flight, if you will. The water rushed in, the lights went out, and the silence became absolute. Now, Harrison somehow managed to find a small air pocket in the wreck and just enough space to stand up. Now, below him, freezing seawater. Around him, bodies drifting silently, brushing up against his legs. For 60 hours, he stood waist deep in freezing water, surrounded by dead bodies, drifting in the dark, hitting his legs, his face. There was nothing he could do. So for 3 days, he stood there, no food, no light, no sound, except his heartbeat, right? It's all he could really feel because he's in the moment. Now, the pressure crushed his body with every hour. Every breath he took burned due to the pressure. He prayed, he waited, but by the third night, he stopped hoping and basically accepted the inevitable that he wasn't going to make it. Then a diver's light appeared, cutting through the dark. A rescue diver floated past him and literally froze in their tracks. The diver thought he was seeing a corpse until the corpse literally grabbed his hand. The diver panicked and screamed underwater. Now, humans are not supposed to survive underwater for that long, but Harrison was alive, but barely. Now, pulling him up for the rescue, pulling up too fast would have killed him. So they basically locked him in a steel chamber for his body to acclimate and to slowly remember the surface. Harrison did survive, but he says that the darkness followed him back. And sometimes, when it's quiet, he still feels the water rising up. He has night terrors and the dead. He also feels the dead brushing past him, waiting for him to simply let go.